Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the 50 Shades of Purple. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project and it was created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece. And for this project, we are crazy people and pick 50 items to try to finish within the course of a year. And the 50 products have to relate to purple somehow. Crazy. Prior to this update, I had 33 items remaining in this project. This project started in April, so we will complete this project on April 1st of next year. And probably start a new project with a different color. But yeah, so I had 33 items coming into this update. And I have 6 things that I finished. And like finished. That are empties. I'm so excited. Okay, let me share with you what I finished. Okay, the first one is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And it is this one here. I have had this in my collection forever. So I am so happy to have finished this. Now there is a little bit residual there at the bottom as you can see, but it was starting to sputter whenever I was spraying it. So I was like, okay, I'm done. Now, I would repurchase this. I don't think I would pay full price for it. But if I saw it on a discount somewhere and I wouldn't even like pay 20% off during a Sephora sale, I don't think. But I don't know. I do like the effect, but I wouldn't pay full price for this or even 20%. I think it's too expensive. But I did enjoy using it. The next item I finished is a foundation. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, and I had the shade Light Neutral. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have this out of my collection. I've had this as well for a really long time. Yay! I did not hate this as I was using this. Now, I did use this during the summer when I don't have like super dry skin. And I think I had mentioned during an update or something that I didn't hate it and that I was thinking about picking up a lighter shade. And someone in the comments was like, I have dry skin too, and I don't like it in the winter. And I was like, oh, you know what? You're probably right. So I have not picked up a lighter shade and I probably won't. I don't know. You know, I liked it in the summer and you can't buy this in store. You have to buy it off Tarte's website. So I don't know. I have a lot of Holy Grail foundations that I like, and I've got a lot of foundation in general that I need to get through. So I'll probably hold off. If I want to repurchase this at a later date, I might. But for right now, I probably won't. Now I have another foundation I finished. It's a little mini. It's actually a tinted moisturizer. It's the Tarte Guard 20 Tinted Moisturizer by Tarte. They no longer make this. It's a very old product. I enjoyed using this the days where I needed just a, really quick throw on my face, coverage, light coverage type of product. I didn't mind it. But you can't buy this anyway. So it was also a good mixer for like heavier foundations if I wanted something a bit more lighter coverage. I finally finished the hand cream. I'm so excited. Ugh. The Bath & Body Works Shea Butter Hand Cream in Cactus Blossom. I actually finished this up last night on my feet. It's gotten to that part of the year where I start to get cold feet at night. And which is crazy because it's still warm during the day, but ever since I lost a bunch of weight, my body temperature is all wacko. So my feet get cold early in the year because it's still warm here in Dallas and Texas in general. It's just warm. Anyway, I used it up. I'm just happy I used it up. It's a nice hand cream, but I just stink at using hand creams. I used up the last mascara I have in this project. I used the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume. I didn't hate this. I preferred it on my bottom lashes. I'm just trying to work through my older mascaras right now, and a lot of these are minis. So, I used it on my bottom lashes, and it was fine. I remember liking that full size way back in the day whenever I had like a fresh tube of it. But I don't even know if you can buy that full size. And I also finished my moisturizer that I have in this project. The Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel Moisturizer. I liked this for the daytime. I really did. I think I picked this up during, one of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty whenever they had this half off. I liked it. It's not a nighttime moisturizer for me. And I probably wouldn't necessarily love it in the winter. I mean, it was a great summertime, daytime moisturizer. I liked it. I mixed it with an oil and yeah, I liked it. It was a nice moisturizer. Wait a minute. I have one more. I have 7. I have 7 empties. I finished a primer. This was hiding. How dare it? I have a primer. I have the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. Does it really need to be that long? This little mini, this is a deluxe size. This was 7.5 mils. And I didn't hate this either. Again, summertime, I could use a primer like this. But yeah, I didn't mind it. It was okay. I would not use this in the winter at all. But yeah, I didn't mind. It took forever to use up. Like, how can this take as long as it did to finish? I don't understand. So long to finish. But I finished it. Yay. So 7 empties out of this project. I'm so happy. So I currently have 26 items left in this project. Now there are many that I have not started using. A lot of the Bath and Body Works, like shower gel, body moisturizers, are going to be like fall winter type items. So I haven't even started using those yet. But let me share with you the items I am still working on. So the first one is the Ole Henriksen Firm Action Mask. So it's this one here. I think I use this like once a month. And I use a lot whenever I do use it. So there's a pretty significant amount that has been used up in this. I would say over half has been used. So, it's going. It's still going to take me several months to use this up. I don't love that mask, but I'm using it and it's fine. I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Neutral. I have taken the stopper out of this. It is a dirty, hot mess. Let me see if I can clean this because it's nasty. Once you take the stopper out of these, it's like, oh, this just gets everywhere. I cleaned it up as best I could. Anyway, I have taken the stopper out. So I feel like there is not as much product as there was, like, obviously as there was previously. But, I mean, the doe is completely coated. But I don't know. I feel like now, like, I look in here and there really isn't as much product, if you guys can see in there, as there was, whenever I first took out the stopper. I was like, there is no way I'm finishing all of this. And now I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, before, I would put the stopper back in and like it'd fill back up. And now I really do think I'm like down here. So I'll probably mark this here. But you can see like that windowing it's not filling back up. So thank God. So I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm currently not really using this. I've gone back to my Giorgio Armani concealer. And that's because we've got like 4 months left in the year, and I really need to finish that because it's in a project that ends this year, whereas that ends next year. So I'm trying to finish that first, and that one doesn't even have the stopper out of it yet. So I need to finish that concealer first. So this one's going to go on hold probably until the end of the year, but I am happy to see that there was progress since last month, but I'll probably put this on the back burner until I finish the Giorgio Armani concealer. Okay, I have the Tarte, not Shape Tape, Face Tape Foundation in the shade Light Beige. So I have used this a bit. So once I finished the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, I started using this here and there. I have a couple, so you can see my progress here. I have a couple of other foundations that I'm like working on usage goals for. So like today, I don't have this on. I have the Lancome Tint foundation, stick foundation, but I have been using this, and sometimes I'll mix this with the Herborian BB cream. And that's kind of been my go-to lately, is actually to mix all of my foundations with a BB cream. I don't know why that is, but it's something I've been enjoying doing, is to mix everything in with a BB cream. I don't know why. But yeah, I've been doing that with this too. So I've said this before, I don't mind this foundation. I've used this a few times. This is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. So you can see my progress since the last update. I kind of put this on hold while I was finishing that Peter Thomas Roth primer. So once I finished that, I pulled this back out and I used it a couple of times, as you can see. I do have my Clarins SOS primer. That's kind of my go-to right now, because again, that primer needs to be finished by the end of the year in a different project, but I'll use this every once in a while, so I do have some progress. There isn't that much left in this. And the same goes with the silk canvas, the cream, the actual like pot version of this. Oh gosh. Let me show you like an adequate. There we go. So I don't know if I shared with you the progress on this previously, but I do have some pan showing in this. This is such a hard one to show because it's reflecting from that ring light, but I do have pan in this. And, you know, I use it here and there. I don't use it a ton, so it has some progress. But, you know, we're making some progress there. Now, the By Terry Balm de Rose in Mauve Moon, I use this every single day on my lips whenever I'm doing my makeup. And I have pretty good progress in this. I don't have pan, but I'm making pretty good progress in this. I feel like pan is really close. Really close. Like, I keep thinking any day now I'm going to hit pan. I'll probably hit pan like in the next couple of days. But it's close. I feel like it's really, really close. Okay, a couple of other lippies that I've been working on. I have MAC Amplified lipstick and Up the Amp. I have a teeny tiny amount of progress on this. Not much. So here is the shade. And this is really pretty. I think I used this maybe twice, and that's it. So just a tiny amount of progress. I don't know if I've ever swatched this Mauve Moon, but this is a discontinued shade from By Terry. But let me tell you, when I put this on, it's pretty hysterical in the morning. I look like I have gray lips, like dead to the world. Okay, next up is the MAC Lip Glass in Love You Big Time. So here is how I'm doing on this. So you can see my progress there. There's not a ton of product in here. I think it says it right here, 2.4 grams. So not a ton of product. So, you know, I don't think once I, you know, dedicate time to this, it'll take me very long to finish it. I just need to dedicate to this. I may try topping this on a drying lip product. I'm going to try that because I have a couple of drying lip products, like not super drying, but just slightly drying. I need to work on these next two lip products a bit more, like dedicate some time to them. Like, I need to use these like once a day, like how I've been working through some other things, and these need to be incorporated in that way. So there's this one, and then there's this one from NYX, the Butter Gloss and Raspberry Tart. And I don't know I don't think I can make a line with this. In fact, I'm not going to. It's so hard to make a line with these butter glosses because They don't really settle, so I'm not going to even try. But I've used this a little bit here and there. I don't have a way to measure. But I do need to start incorporating those into like every day at some point, putting those on. Oh, I didn't do this other skincare item. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. And here is how I'm doing on this. So you can see there was my line last month and here's where I am now. So I am almost done. So right now I am 100% dedicated to using this as my makeup removing cleanser. I usually use the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, but once I finished my last cleansing balm, which was by Glow Recipe, I decided that I was going to work on finishing this because I really want to work this out. And once I have this out, then I'll go back to my regular cleansing balm process, because I was like, if I use this day and night, it'll go out twice as fast. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using this day and night. And so that's why once I finish that cleansing balm, then this has kind of been like my dedicated makeup removing and morning cleanse. So yeah, I'll have this done by the end of this month. So super happy. I cannot wait to get this finished. Not my favorite. That's why I'm trying to work it out. Okay, now let me get to the eyeshadows. I'm not going to swatch these because I've swatched them all before. I'll put my playlist up in the cards. Before I get to the eyeshadows, I forgot to mention this one. This is the ColourPop Gel Creme Eyeliner in Piggy Bank. So here is the shade. This is really pretty. Oh my god, I did a terrible job swatching that. There we go. Here, it's such a pretty shade. And my goal is to use this one 20 times, and so far I've used it 14. So I'm getting there. The rest of what I have to show you are eyeshadows. So the first one is the Sugar Pill eyeshadow in Poison Plum. This is gorgeous. I love this eyeshadow. It's so pigmented. And I said I wasn't going to swatch it, but I can't help myself. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So goal on all of the eyeshadows is to use them 30 times. And so far I've used this one 11. I need to get cracking on these eyeshadows. I need to have like a couple of weeks of like all purple. Next up we have Makeup Geek Curfew, and it is this one here. I'm getting a nice dip in this one. And this is a gorgeous outer corner eyeshadow. And I love it. It kind of looks patchy whenever you swatch it out, but when you put it on the eye, it's just stunning. And so far, I have used Curfew 18 times. Next up is MAC Vibrant Grape, and it is this one here. And I like to use this as like my first shade in the crease. And this one kind of reminds me of a couple of other MAC eyeshadows I have where it swatches horribly, but then you put it on the eye and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it swatches like crap with your finger, but if you get a brush in there, it's so pretty. I had to dig to get that swatch. But this one I have used 16 times. I haven't used MAC Sultry Mauve or Smoky Mauve. Still only have 2 uses on that. But I have Luxie Ultraviolet. It's eyeshadow in Ultraviolet. This is beautiful. My only qualm with this one is it's really crumbly and like flaky, but it's stunning. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty flaky and crumbly, but I don't care. So far I've used that one 14 times. So yeah, so those are the eyeshadows. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep, that is everything. I feel like I'm doing pretty good on this project. Like I said, I've got 26 items remaining. And I mean, there are, like I said, a few things I have not started to work on yet. I have a sugar scrub by Scentsy, a couple of shower gels, a couple of body creams. I'm not worried about those at all. I'll be able to get through those no problem. I have a Becca primer that I've started to use, but I haven't finished yet. Let's see. I have more lip items. I have a Marc Jacobs like deluxe size item. I have a Buxom full-on lip polish, and I have the Tarte Lip Surgeons in Energy Noir that I think I'm halfway done with, and I have a Tarte Color Splash lipstick mini that I haven't even started using yet, but that's a good fall shade. And that's everything. So anyway, that is my update for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. This project started in April, so we are continuing. I mixed it with not a oil. There's not a ton of product. I don't have lipstick on my teeth, do I? And the rest of what I have to show you are eyeshadow. Bye.